And now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars. And also the Oliva Cigar family. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
I am a blues man. I live this life.
I love the way that goes.
I like those three notes at the end.
Yeah, the blues
Do,
man.
do, do, do.
But are we the blues men?
I think we've had the blues for quite some time, actually.
I know.
I get it every time we have a bottle or cigar.
Is that the blues or booze?
Booze man. I am the booze
He
man.
is the booze man.
Yeah. The booze.
Welcome, everybody. And you probably are looking at something different tonight. You're looking at three bald-headed chumps sitting here and Kyle. So, tonight, Kyle is all by himself, but that's okay. He likes it that way.
He does.
He's a solo. He flies solo all the time.
Yeah. I'm a snowbird.
I'm a mystery man. I like it that way.
All right. I think the girls like that too. But anyway, yes, I came down from the cold to be with these chooches tonight and to have a very, very special guest.
Yes.
That she's amazing. Her family's amazing. And we are so excited to have her on the show this evening.
Absolutely.
And it's
Well,
going to
it's
be
been a while.
She's been a while since she's been on.
I know.
Yeah.
And what's great is she's the one who transitioned from her dad's GM.
Yep.
Position.
The reins were given to someone else.
Phil decided that it's time to give up the reins. He slid into retirement.
Yeah, he wants to play golf. He doesn't want to do this anymore.
Go fishing.
Yeah.
Well, leave the headaches to his daughter.
Let her worry about all that of operations. I mean, come on.
She's got a big operation. Let me tell you.
yeah.
This is huge. How many years, guys?
A lot of years. A lot of years.
This is even older than Bob.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it
Well,
is.
this is true. I mean, well, I don't know. Bob's born in 1852, so it's close.
This was right after my birth.
Right after Bob's birth. You know.
Why do they always bust your balls on your birth?
This is minor to what I do to him.
Really, when he gives it to me, I forget about it.
That came out of context.
I have to bring him down because he's saying things he shouldn't be saying.
Who?
Kenny.
The one person in the studio out
back
there,
here,
you know?
out in the studio audience out here.
He paid $150 just to get in.
But it's $200 to talk. Those are union wages, and you're not in the union, pal.
There you go. But he's going to bring bourbon for us when we ask him to. So, you know,
tonight's show is super exciting because of the fact that this is a company that has been doing this, gosh, since 1869.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
1869.
And everyone, I don't care if you're a pipe smoker. You don't have to be a smoker of any kind.
No.
Everyone knows the term corn cob.
Corn cob pipe.
You got to know. I don't
Frosty.
care where you go. Frosty. That stiff is smoking the pipe. You know?
That's frozen stiff.
Right, so you've got Frosty. I mean, it's such a Americana, a piece of Americana.
Well, it is. It's Americana.
It really is.
It's almost folk art.
Very much so, Bob. Very
Absolutely.
much.
And this is something that should be in everybody's repertoire, especially if you're a pipe smoker. Everyone should have.
You got to have at least one in there for sure. It's definitely you have to have
one.
You got. We got several. You and I. We know that.
And I've got like 6, I think, in mine.
Well, you need one more for this way, one each day of the week.
I got 6 too because I have one stand just devoted to corn cobs. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. They're fantastic smokes.
Of course.
They're absolutely fantastic smokes. They really are. And in all shapes and sizes now.
Right.
So, I mean, if you go on their website, my God, it's going to knock you out.
On them.
And they've gotten so sophisticated, too.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not the old, the original style. That's the original style. But now they have it with these fancy acrylic bits. And I mean,
exactly. And different styles. They have the
we don't talk about different styles. I'm going to bring out an oldie that I have. Look at this one, folks.
Go ahead, a little closer, Bob. They
can't get any closer. There we go.
Bob, I'll get it closer. Hold on, I'm going to get it closer.
And of course, the stamp of approval is on there.
That's right. Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Look at this. Beautiful. You've had that for
I've had this for a long time.
Yeah.
I've had this for a long time. In fact, I'm going to smoke it again tonight.
There you go. I like that, Bob.
Absolutely. So, I mean, there's so many different varieties of it, but it all comes from one place. That's the place, folks.
Yeah. No, I mean
Idaho. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Idaho. Missouri, Idaho. Bob doesn't even know his states anymore.
That's a joke, my friend.
I know.
Bruce Stark, the Earthling. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Walter. We got a lot of people.
Bruce,
We got some pipe people in here tonight. That's
Awesome.
All right.
Chris Eden, of course, he has to say something. Bald-headed reunion.
Oh,
It's the
you know,
bald-headed
you
Chris,
just wish you were here.
Yeah. you could be sitting over there next to Kenny with his bald head. You know?
You know, if all of us got together, they could see us from the moon.
That's true.
And with the light reflecting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we could talk to the aliens up there.
I know.
But anyway, folks, really one thing, please hit the share button.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get everybody to see the show because Shannon is unbelievable. And the stories that she has of the history. I mean, she grew up in this when you think about it. She
Pretty
grew
much.
up
It's in her
this
blood.
It's in her
industry.
blood.
Corn is in her blood.
Yeah. I would say,
Running through her veins at this point.
yeah. Her family has just made this whole company into an amazing history about it.
Well, it's a
and,
museum.
It's Americana,
It's
man.
a museum.
This is it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You want to talk about made in the USA? This is it. This is one of the major products.
Not many left really made in the USA.
Oh.
She has it. She has it,
does.
man.
She
And
does.
it's fabulous, guys.
Absolutely.
And we're so excited to bring her on. So I tell you what, folks, everybody hit the share button.
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to go to our sponsors.
Yep.
And we come back. We're going to bring Shannon on board. And I'm so excited to hear what is going on.
What's new?
And what's new. Well,
I mean,
we always know what's new.
they've been on.
Yes.
They've been on.
But
We've had them on. But there's always something happening. There's always
absolutely.
something happening. So we're going to find out in a minute.
Absolutely. See you
Stay
then,
tuned.
folks.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in 1. A specially blended Grand Palmier XS VSOP Cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back-to-back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita two-way humidification.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of belief, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the Art of Magic.
Over the Rhine Premium Cigars is located in the heart of Cincinnati, 50 yards south of historic Findlay Market. We offer both known brands and the finest boutique cigars available. Feel free to bring your favorite beverage and relax in Dude Daycare, where dudes of all genders are welcome. We look forward to serving you at Over the Rhine Premium Cigars. And we are a proud member of the Boutique Cigar Association.
It all begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our 2 major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And Ronnie's messing around with the board because
he thinks
What?
I don't know.
He wants to do the sound effects.
For beer. Move it along.
I am. Don't worry about it. I know something.
He knows something. He's
Just
got
one thing, but I know. I learned from the best, Kyle.
That's right. There you go.
He taught me everything I know, which is nothing, but I taught something.
Let's bring Shannon on.
Let's bring on. Hit the share button, people.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Yeah.
I would have the applause. Kyle's running the board tonight somehow. Thank you, Kyle.
I don't know how he's doing it, but he's
a magician.
I got tricks up my sleeves. Oh, wait.
All right.
I'm telling you what, I am loving the new cigar ads. Each and every one of those that they come out with, the marketing is just phenomenal. I just love
you
it.
paid for it.
Yeah, well, but I'm really glad I'm enjoying it.
When do you see yours?
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. Is it about a year since we spoke?
I'm sorry, what?
Has it been about a year since we spoke?
Yeah, I would say that or a tad over, because I know that Phil and I were both on the last time.
Yeah.
And then this time he decided, that deer camp was calling him. I mean, you better bring me some meat home or I'm going to have to rough him up.
I think your cat wants to make an appearance.
Hey, you know what? There may be min pins in the picture after a while. I mean,
Put him on the back of the couch. Let him hang out with you.
Can we see the cat? Can we see the cat?
Not lonely. You want to see the cat? Come here.
Let's see the cat. Is he smoking a Meershaum?
Oh, now she's like, if you really want to see me, forget it. I think I knocked something.
That's
Tell her we'll pay her
off the shelf.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We definitely are animal lovers here. So are you guys together for the holiday, Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we're doing a little Thanksgiving, which is nice. So we'll spend the holidays together.
I just want to know who's cooking.
The wives.
Frank and the wives. And the wives. Yeah.
And me.
I knew there would be silence there. Who's cooking? And all of a sudden it was like, I have no idea.
Oh, Bob's the bartender.
Bob's bartending.
And I, for one, am going to be. I'm spoiled.
He's the
eater.
eater.
I'm the taster. Just to make sure nobody dies, I eat everybody's food and say it's okay. See what's left. So,
rock, paper, scissors.
That's it. Shoot, baby, shoot.
You forgot.
Who's cooking over in your camp?
Stuffing.
Who's cooking for you?
For me, actually, Mom's down here with me. We got a small turkey breast for the two of us and some sides and fixings. So it'll probably be a more or less her, but I'll help out when I can.
Oh, you got turkey. I thought you said you were getting pigeon.
No, he's a chicken breast.
Turkey breast. Turkey breast. Come on.
I mean, it's better than roadkill.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Shannon, that's good.
That's what Kenny's going to have.
I support my local bakers. I'm like, I don't know what we're having, for breakfast. I'm like, I know someone around here makes cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody.
Nice.
It might be the cat.
Nice.
Yeah, what's the cat?
I didn't do it all. Well, I want to thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you being on again.
Especially during the holiday season. We know, it gets a little bit more difficult because people are, making plans. So thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Yes.
Well,
I decided to take tomorrow off, so I decided to start the evening with an old-fashioned.
Oh, there we go. Happy holiday to the family.
We got Manhattans. Close enough.
Yes.
Yes, definitely in the same family.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I'm getting this evening started off by a little Crumble Cake Lord Morgan.
Yes.
Yes.
The blend that screams Latakia. Absolutely.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Latakia mostly, and then Oriental, Virginia, Burley's, and just
got that right.
hint of Perique in there.
Yep. And the more it ages, the better it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't smoke it, Carl. Wait
till your Bob's age. Bob's age. Don't worry about it. It'll be perfect by then. The mummy's good.
Well, then then Bob is the best one out of you then, because if you get better with age.
Oh,
she knows.
We opened the window for her.
We did open a window.
You can't give him compliments. Forget he's
Ronnie.
You guys walked
you for something else.
That's terrible. No compliments.
So tell us what is happening there.
Yeah, I mean,
well, I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing. There's been multiple, but I think the biggest thing to me is that the 155th anniversary starts next year.
Wow.
Right.
All right.
Correct. So to me, that is, our 150th was a big deal for all of us at the plant. And at one point, we had said we are never going to do that again. In fact, I think that my staff looked at me and said, if you even think about it. But we really had such a great time, and to still be in business after 155 years is truly phenomenal. In my humble opinion.
Oh,
everybody agrees with you. So we're all full.
And I really wanted to celebrate that, but I wanted to kind of celebrate it in a different way. I didn't want to go about it the same way. So Missouri Meershaum hasn't always done a good job of documenting their history or the industry of the corncob pipe industry the way I would like it done. So I've actually not sure, because they're kind of new. It's Skillet Fork historians kind of got together with them, and we're really going to document the corncob pipe industry itself. We're going to redo our entire museum. We are going to have a celebration on September 28th.
Yeah.
And just kind of bring all of that together. And next year, starting right after the first of the year, we are going to start doing, they're going to be, I'm going to call them moderate releases, but we're going to start bringing back old techniques that we kind of dug up and use them on our releases that give a nod back to our history and our historical designs.
Now, what do you mean by old?
Okay, so there is actually ways that we used to make our pipes. And some of them we used to actually take certain woods and burn our pipes, and that's how we would get the color. So our first release, and I'll release how we do that when we do the release, will be actually how we get that color on that pipe. So we really took our old videos. We really took a deep dive into how some of the things were done and are actually bringing back some of those old techniques on our historical pipes. So saying that, we can't make like huge amounts of them, but we'll make moderate amounts of them for our 155th anniversary. And I'm thinking about doing anywhere from 4 to 6 different designs that bring back the old and kind of the new, because some of the old materials I can't get a hold of, but I can make the pipe closest to the design as I possibly can.
Right.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's fantastic.
You know what I was thinking, Shannon, is maybe to help you promote this whole entire wonderful experience, just maybe, if you would like, we were thinking maybe we could come to you and do a whole podcast and show the whole documentary of what you just said.
Yeah, and
would you be interested in having us?
I am really hoping that a lot of the industry comes and sees us at that time. We'll be sending everyone in the industry a letter to see who would like to come see us. We've also combined it with our fall festival, so we'll have like a smoking tent. But I know some individuals, their wives are like, "You're going where?" So I coupled it with our fall festival, which is our downtown. So there'll be music, there'll be beverages, there'll be food. For the women, there's around 150 crafters. If you really want to bring your children, then there's also a kids zone. So I wanted it to be where if you wanted to enjoy yourself over here, but you wanted to bring your family, they had something also they could also do. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody could enjoy themselves for the event. So we're putting out a lot more information in the near future. Just want to get over the hump of Thanksgiving and put all that information out.
Wonderful.
That sounds excellent. We will love to attend. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
That would
So
really
you'll be sent the special invitation, and I hope you guys give it serious thought. We'd absolutely love to have you.
Yeah,
VIP. I think it's
we'll give you the dates that were available.
I think they'll change the entire event around you. Why wouldn't I? Don't be ridiculous.
How's your dad doing, by the way?
Yes.
Besides shooting deer.
I'm his daughter. He has never known such joy.
Except the day you were born.
That's right.
Actually, he is doing really well. I think the more that he touches, so he still does like our major finances, you know, because he's so good at taxes. I mean, why would I ever let him go? And as a resource, he's wonderful. I mean, you know, he's been smoking our pipes for how long? So, you know, when I throw up a new design or, you know, talking to my design committee and we're like, yes, this is what we're going to go with, you know, always throw it by him. What do you think? Do you like it? Does it smoke good? And actually, not only do we do that, we actually send out our models. I have testers out there across the United States that I send our pipes to.
I didn't get it.
Wow.
We're not testers.
Hello.
I should probably have to pinky wrestle for it. So,
We'll talk
believe
about
me,
the Chicago
it's
Pipe Show
really-
when these clowns are there.
it's really funny when I get because they're very polite because I pick them and it's obvious. It's actually I talk to them a lot and we have a good rapport with each other. So whenever they want to say something to me, they say, "But I don't mean it mean." But no, I really want brutality. Like, you know, we need to have this conversation here. You know, that's why I sent it to you.
Right.
You know, so and get feedback, and it's actually a wonderful thing to actually when I took the reins, I really wanted to have opinions from the community. So when I say I listen to our community, I really do, and I really want the feedback. So you know, I have a few of them that I send it out to and say, okay, so now I'm ready. Hit me with it. What do we have? You know, so I'm very lucky to have that.
That's awesome.
So have you been the one responsible for the I'll say elevating the pipe to the beautiful stems that are on them now, the acrylic stems and so forth, the newer designs?
So what I wanted to do with doing the different stems and whatnot. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of our holiday hoopla. We basically started it last year. And the premise is to have a lot of fun. It's something we do around the holidays. One is we make a tremendous amount of fun of ourselves. We do a lot of informational. So with corn cobs, you know, they take a little bit of tweaking depending on the one you got, a little bit of love. The more you smoke it, things kind of occur to it because it's a natural product. Like if you smoke a very wet aromatic, sometimes, you know, it gets in between the interstices of the kernel and all kinds of things can happen. And there's things you can do to make them last if you didn't let them dry long enough, all kinds of things. So I always say, send all of your questions in, and then through these 4 episodes, we answer all that, and we give away giveaways and all of that. And then I ask you, what do you want from us? And one of the things I got is I want filtered acrylics. I want colored acrylics. So when I got that information, I thought, well, if you're asking, you ought to do. So what really propelled that forward was the community. So when I say I listened to the community, they said, this is what I want. So then I made a mission to make it possible. They were telling me, I don't want to receive a corncob pipe and then have to go elsewhere to get an attractive fit stem to replace it with. I want to come to your site and be able to get all of that.
It's perfect.
And I said, well, then that will be what I work on this year.
Interesting. Because I have seen cobs in the past that had filters. And I didn't think that was very successful because most people take the filters and throw them away. So to have somebody request that now seems almost
It's kind of
it's
interesting.
kind of strange, you
well,
know.
It might be because I'm sure you're seeing, Shannon, a lot of new pipe smokers.
Yes.
That seems to be the trend at this point. Younger kids from college.
Yeah.
We see it. So I think that you're getting that feedback. You're getting feedback from younger pipe smokers, which is great because, hey, in order for an industry to stay alive and grow, you have to kind of
go with the trends.
You got to go with the trends. You have to move towards those things.
But don't forget the older people.
Actually, I saw several things. Just because individuals didn't want to use the paper filter didn't mean that they didn't want to use a charcoal or a balsa. So, in fact, you did see them throwing that filter away, but they did want to replace it with something else because, you know, I'm speaking to the choir here, but different filters give you a different smoking experience. So while they were throwing that one away, a lot of them wanted to replace it with something else to give a different smoking experience. So then there was that. So that was something that, you know, we strive to do as well. The other thing was, like, on our longer church wardens, we got a call for brighter colors. Please bring us brighter colors. I can say I was personally shocked at how fast those brighter colors went. And people just really took off with them. So it really, in my case, paid to really listen, and still does, to the community. So now, they're very important.
Did you take obviously a survey on this? What age group would you say was asking for that? Because I mean, I've been smoking pipes for many, many years, and all of my pipes, regardless of what it is, whether it's an old Medico or, you know, even a Savinelli, I throw the filters away. So to ask for that now, what age group is kind of requesting that?
So I really didn't listen to an age group. I listened to all kinds of things. So you can reach us by email, which is pipes@corncobpipe.com. We have several people that send their requests and opinions that way. When I'm at shows, multiple people come up and have conversations with me there. When I did the holiday hoopla, you can send in a question or a comment or something that you would like me to know through that forum. We have Facebook Messenger at our Missouri Meershaum Facebook, and people often message us requests or desires there. So any of those forums, or when you see me or Brett, which I actually have Brett sitting to the left of me now, which he's at our shows. I didn't know he was going to be available tonight.
You don't want to see him. You want to see the cat.
He's as hairy as a cat. Just kidding. He's going to kill me. So, you know, so anytime or any of those, anything, when people, you know, give suggestions or wants or desires, and then I just kind of look at, is it feasible? Do I think it would work? What do we think about it? And then we just kind of let those voices, you know, guide us.
Right. Now, what kind are you providing the filters with the pipe? As it,
yes.
Oh, you are.
Yes.
So
and then we provide alternate filters under our accessories. Now there's some that are very tight, so sometimes the charcoal filters won't fit because of the ceramic piece. Some they will, but we actually state if something will not work with our pipe.
Okay, cool.
So, you know, just, I would say, as with anything, you know, you should read the entire description. Sure. I am at fault myself sometimes, especially when I purchase something, I'm like, oh, I should have read the entire thing. But, you know, we really try to put everything. And if something's missing, believe me, people let us know. But we really try to be as thorough as possible.
What millimeter filters are the go-to?
6
kilo ones.
6 millimeter.
6? Okay.
Yeah. We did put out a 9 millimeter this year. Mm-hmm. But I really didn't like the ratio of the size cob to the big shank we were having to use. But I had to make a decision. Do I go to making a bigger size to fit the 9mm? And I kind of had to stop that so that I could do the projects for the 155th.
Oh,
So after the 155th, then we'll go back to that. But you only have so much carn that you can work with.
Right.
all right, cool.
Right.
Very cool.
You know, so you have to look at what you yielded, and what you have, and what you're going to work with. And the 155th, well, it only comes around, I'm going to say once. So that is what I'm going to work with for this year. And then we will visit the 9mm again, and the 156th year.
So will like a big patent type of cob be the 6, or will you move up to the 9?
No, I would still like to achieve the 9mm, which is what I'm sure, but it'll take a bigger bowl. I didn't like the original bowl that we were using, so it's still going to take a bigger cob. However, I need those cobs for my projects for the 155th.
Makes sense.
What's the biggest bowl you can produce?
Pretty big.
Yeah.
I know.
It depends on what quantity. So you have your wholesalers versus what we can do in-house. Now I cannot, so you have, I don't know, we have some really big ones, but I can't release those on a wholesale level.
Right.
You can only do those on a limited run. I mean, I'm just going to say it is about as simple as we've got some honkers. But those would have to be, I don't know if you guys know our BWC line, what BWC stands for. It stands for because we can. Which I initiated when I came in because like with our antiques, some stuff we don't have a lot of, but I'd like to share with our community. So I said, well, we're going to do BWCs because we can. Sometimes we don't have a lot of it, but I still want to share it. Why? Because we can. So I just named them BWCs with a number. So, you know, when we you know, come out with the big guys and finish probably some of the, because I thought about doing like a run of some really, you know, the old style, real big. I mean, you can get some of those antique ones where they're sitting about this big and they just fill your entire hand. I can't release 300 of them because I don't have 300.
Right.
I can release under the BWC line because we can. So it just gives me room to play so that, you know, true enthusiast or somebody that's like, that's my cob, that's for me, you know, can enjoy it.
Now, how many acres do you farm to produce?
So that actually depends on year to year. So you actually, you know, you have to rest it. There's only so many years that you can plant corn in a field before you have to rest it with soybeans.
Right.
So, and then we also leased land.
Okay.
But there's only so much that you can shell within a season. So this year we actually did a little over 200. And it produced well. You're always going to have some loss just because we all have issues with extreme weather. So I just say flip a coin. I always say, and this is not very ladylike, but from the time the seed goes in the ground to the time we harvest, I'm squeezing my butt cheeks and not nice things are coming out of my mouth. We don't get enough rain. We got too much. The wind came.
Right.
You know, I'm over here fanning myself. I'm watching radar. You know, I'm talking to my manager of the cribs is what we call it. You know, what does the corn look like? What did the wind do? Did it come back up? And you know, so it's this huge, you know, undertaking and worrisome part.
Right. I mean, because the farming part of this is so important because you're using such a hybrid type of seed. So you really don't have a lot of wiggle room.
Well, and with our plant, it's not planted as densely.
Okay, so it needs a little bit more space.
Correct. It averages between 10 and 12 feet tall, so it's taller than the other corn around it.
Right.
and it's very dense and big. So even if it's not big this way, then it's
right.
It's big
right.
this way.
Right.
So, you may have gotten a short one, but it's thick this way. Or
Right.
you're getting a long one so, even when wind's coming, even though it has crops around it, because people are like, well, don't you have crops around it? And I'm like, in fact, we do, but not when it's, averaging 2 to 3 feet taller.
Above.
Right. Then it's null and void.
Yes.
So you're going to be a farmer too in all of this.
Of course.
I have never I don't think I ever wanted to know so much about corn as I do now.
So from seed to picking, what's the time frame?
That is also a really good question. And so many things can vary on that because we pick on what you call moisture content. So we cannot pick above or below moisture content. Now, some things, if, like when we went to harvest this year, don't you love that? Because it just already, I'm like, oh. The whole thing's painful for me. Not as painful it is for the individuals that actually have to do it.
Right.
Because if I did not have those employees, I would be, that'd be too rough.
You'd be out there yourself. Yeah.
Then nobody would have a pipe. I hate.
Well, we do have one of our lady friends online here. And how is it as far as you seeing women getting involved or reaching out to you for their corn pipes and their colors of stems and stuff like that? Have you seen a big progress in that?
As far as women go, I do believe we already carry several colors. We had an Easter color that had, though multiple men picked that up. I was very shocked. That had pinks and purples in it, and we had a beautiful green. So I do believe there is multiple women in the pipe community currently. I absolutely love to see it. I absolutely, I would say I myself as a female, when I first started smoking a pipe, felt like a lot of people were looking at me like, hey, can she keep it lit? Can she pack it right? What is she smoking? What is she doing? And then I realized that no one cared. And I think when you get past it and you just realize that all you need to do is be yourself in our community, then you can really sit down, relax, and talk to each and every individual in our community, because that is what I truly love about our community is there's so many welcoming individuals, and just being yourself is really what attracts just the core community together. And what I did do starting out as a pipe smoker, and this has nothing to do with gender, I learned a lot of my techniques just by watching, going out to the smoking tents and just watching everyone. And one thing that I do know personally is I cannot talk a lot and smoke a pipe. It's just not feasible for me.
No, it makes it more difficult because you do have to be wary of how the pipe is burning.
Yeah,
how that tobacco is burning. Otherwise, it'll go out on you.
But not only that, like, it puts you in such a relaxed mode. I don't really want to talk.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a very difficult thing for me to do. So I've like tried to do it before, and I'm like, oh, this is just I can't do it.
I have a question for you, Shannon. So when it's harvest time, obviously you're just after the cob itself. What happens with all the kernels? What do you do with all the excess kernels?
They sell chicken.
Chicken feed.
A majority of it goes to distilled spirits because white corn has a high sugar content to it. So, and it is food grade, so it can go to cornmeal, it can go to livestock, it can go to all of that. But we have a lot of distilleries that contact us for it.
Right.
So I always say, if you don't like pipes and you don't like distilled spirits, we're probably not going to get along.
Say it the way it is. Why not?
You don't have to like them both, But it'd be helpful if you liked one or the other.
But they do go well, both. They really
They do. They
That's
do.
excellent.
Yeah. So
That
I mean,
makes
I happen to enjoy them both, but so
Yeah. as the four of us chooches do too. All of us like our bourbons and our hot tops.
yeah, but nothing goes to waste, which actually I really find even going through the process of us in the production of our cobs, you do have waste, but actually finding things to do with that. So we'll get a call for our huffs. We'll get a call for, everything that we have. And then, turning any of our byproducts, everything is essentially used.
Right.
So
Are there any major distilleries that you can mention?
Yeah, I was going to say our other chooch, Joey, he's asking which distilleries does your corn go to?
Well, the main one is Pinckney Bend Distillery uses our corn, and they're actually based out of New Haven, Missouri.
New Haven, okay.
Oh,
very
that's
good.
interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. It would be interesting to do a
pairing.
A pairing.
Joe?
Yeah.
A pairing of smoking your tobacco in a corncob pipe with that distillery. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. And Joey, get on that.
You got
Joey.
the assignment, Joey.
Joey,
Let's
that's
do
an
it.
assignment. That's
Next time we get her on, you better have this all locked up.
Yeah, and that would be awesome. And we did just come out with our elite line of tobaccos this year. I don't know if you guys have had a chance.
No.
I didn't even think about sending.
I know.
That's okay.
I
Don't
know.
worry.
That's all right. We'll meet you in April. We'll work that out. We'll definitely promote that.
Okay.
What is the name of the tobacco?
Actually, there's three. So if you go for your aromatic, that's Party Line, and then if you went to your burley, technically that would be your Luminaire, and then if you went to your
the Party Line, I think I might have seen it up here.
Yeah, it's underneath the tobaccos, the MMC Elite. Yeah, see, that's a really good one.
Yeah,
you did a really good job there.
We worked all week on it.
Burley, and then Draw Down would be your English. So.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I mean, your website is so well done. I mean, from a retail website, it's very clear, easy to get around, so people can really find what they're looking for. Because you have, great things. I mean, the what you call a cobware, I love. I got to find, and I was like, wow, that looks amazing. Let me get that. I think it's right here.
Yeah.
There you go. The cobware.
Yeah.
Which. Come on, I love that. I love the hoodie.
Look at all that swag.
Yeah, so
that's
there's
great.
some great things to see on the website. Make sure you go there, and it's amazing, just amazing.
Well, they cover all the bases. It's amazing. It sounds like you have no waste. You utilize everything possible.
Yeah.
Which
Now, as we're seeing on the website there, and I own one of those pipes on the website there too, but. Everyone thinks of the corn cob as that natural cob looking everything, but some of them are coming in different colors. Can you tell us about that process of how that coloring comes to be and how you get that in?
Are you talking because I brought my own?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at her. She's all prepared.
Ooh.
Nice. Look at that.
Very
Wow.
nice.
So this is the new Samson, and I don't know if we achieved it or not, but I kind of wanted like a stone look.
It does.
Yeah, very much.
So so it goes through multiple steps to get that way, and we actually have to let the bowl sit a while. And then try to resurface it to kind of get a stone look off of it. But I was kind of going for a stone look. So it actually has multiple stages to try to get it to look like that.
Okay.
And then the other one, and I just love this one. It's the
beautiful.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
So that was kind of left in a natural state. And then we went ahead and did the coating that you would do on a Legend.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and then we actually put flame on it.
Right.
Nice.
Everyone is hand put to flame to try to get so no two are alike because
that cob you have in your hand, that should be called the grilled cob because it looks like corn right off the grill.
Yes. I've heard that. I've heard that. Yes.
Perfect, Kyle. I love that. It's true. It's true. It does look like it was.
You better hope we got every kernel off of that, or else.
So we have a
They
question.
were taking a little cat nap. They'd be wrong.
We do have a question from our man Dave. He says, "Do you sell replacement parts for the pipes like stems separately?"
So we do the propionate, but not the acrylic. So we still do it the old-fashioned way, where we actually fit each bit to the actual cob. So so we get that a lot. Now I have toyed around with actually selling the stems unfinished. So where you could actually finish them yourselves, so you could get the fit that you wanted.
Yeah.
And I'm still playing around with that. My fear is that individuals will get them, not quite know how to finish them, and then contact us back and be like,
they ruined it.
what do you want me to do with it now?
Yeah.
So I'm not really quite sure the exact answer to that, because I don't really know where to go with that, because currently we fit each one to each pipe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a delicate process, and it has to. I mean,
yeah.
Because
we care so much about customer satisfaction that I wouldn't want somebody to go away and feel, like they didn't get something that they had paid for. So that's why we 100% fit it to the pipe.
Yeah.
So and them to be unsatisfied. So I really struggle with that one. But what we do is there are so many individuals that do it besides us, that if they want to go, then that we give them that resource.
I know a lot of people just don't realize that you can't smoke it all the way down, because that's what's going to burn down to the piece that extended into the bowl.
Yeah.
3/4 and stop. That's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's how you're going to blow out your pipe. I mean, that's it.
Yeah. So when we push the shank all the way through the bottom, I know that is for some individuals is a sore spot. They don't understand why the shank goes across the bottom. Well, that is meant to help protect that. So a lot of people actually want to take that out. It's actually there for like a backup to your backup, buffer, which is your hardwood plug. If you got a pipe with a hardwood plug, if you didn't, you really want the shank across it. A lot of individuals don't understand why we do that. They're like, I don't understand why that's there. Well, that's why it's there. And of course, over smoking for a very long time, that'll eventually go away. But a lot of people choose to chisel that out.
Okay, I know a lot of people used to say back in the day, oh, the corn cobs, they burn out. Well, no, it's how you're going to smoke it. You have to have some common sense. You can't go down to the bottom like a briar.
Right.
You have to stop at some point.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cobs give you a great smoke.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
We got two questions. One is, do you do logos on pipes? And the other is, would you be making those stems available to pipe repair shops?
Interesting.
Not to pipe repair shops, just because it takes us so long to get them ourselves. So that would probably be a no. And as far as logos, so you can get like the shanks imprinted like that. So if you had a logo that would fit, or if you wanted the bottom of the bowl, you would have to contact us to see what you wanted and the quantities you wanted, because there's a cost and
setup fees and all of that. Yeah.
Any type of logo or anything that is put on the pipe must have our name on it as well. Before I came into my position, there was a lot of times that the company, Missouri Meershaum, would do that and not put our name on it as well. And then how did you know who produced the pipe?
Yeah.
So
Well, on the bottom, you have your sticker.
Well, if somebody puts their
Oh, well,
on
yeah.
top of that.
Right. So if you have something else, or if we do it even by a label now, you must have at least MMC on it so that it represents Missouri Meershaum Company, because that is a very long name. So I'll
Sure.
let you abbreviate it.
Well, I was thinking what probably could be done is like laser imprinting on the actual
Absolutely.
side of the pipe,
Yep.
which would look really cool because they can work that around that circumference. That's very cool.
Well, I know they stamped for us the Chicago Pipe Club.
Yep.
Our logo, our
Right.
our club's
Our
name
name on
across
it.
it. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can do it, of course.
Right.
Matter of fact, our wonderful listener, the Earthling himself, Bruce Stark, he because you're our guest and he orders everybody's guest. Bruce already ordered the Samson pipe from your website.
Oh, look at that.
we're
Oh,
speaking.
fantastic. Thank you so
Bruce.
much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Bruce.
You're awesome. He's awesome anyway.
He
orders-
is. He's a great guy.
No matter what guest we have, he puts on.
Yeah, he's always
we should have a
supportive.
Victoria's Secret guest coming on and see if he orders this
And see
wears
if he-
lingerie.
He'll probably max out the card.
You always got to level up, don't you? Just
Can't let it go. Can't let it. I'm sorry. It's just in me.
It's probably that time to take a break.
We'll take a break. We got
Because
some great
we got
questions
some
and
great
all.
questions.
Yep.
We come right back.
Okay.
And this way, Bruce has time to take a bathroom break.
Yep.
He always asks for one around this time.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
not
funny.
too long. So
Yeah,
he's
exactly. Well, what are you going to do?
I know the feeling.
I know the feeling.
Hey, folks, hit the share button. We come back. We're going to have more great talk with Shannon.
Another day in paradise, smoking cigars.
Howard G. Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: the Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind, and the newly released Perfect Round featuring 18 cigars, a front 9 and a back 9. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meershaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meershaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes, we grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meershaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. Blue Smoke Atlanta is the vision of Robin Blue, founder and CEO, and represents an award-winning luxury smoking accessory line based in Atlanta and sold worldwide. Since 2019, Blue Smoke Atlanta's goal was to redefine traditional smoking accessories into a timeless collection of exquisitely handcrafted luxury products to include cigar pokers, cannabis clips, jewelry, and other awesome things. For an elevated smoking experience, visit us at www.bluesmokeatl.com.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market. Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco is sure to have something that will excite you. Shop our online humidor at www.mountainsmokewd.com.
A family of 4 generations in tobacco. It started in Odense, Denmark, 141 years ago. 1882, with a factory and a retail store by Eric Peter Stokoby. Fourth Generation is a premium quality brand consisting of a selection of tin and loose tobaccos made in Denmark, pipes made of the finest quality briar, and superior accessories from leather goods, lighters, and pipe tools. The selection of Fourth Generation products are available in premium pipe and cigar stores in the US and many European countries. Check out fourthgenpipetobacco.com.
And
Found my cat.
So that's what that looks like, huh?
I'm sure everybody recognizes my husband, the only man that can put up with me, Brett Hoch.
What's up? How you doing?
So, yeah, I conned him into sitting for a few minutes.
There you go. It's good.
That's all right. Did you take out the garbage? Did you do the dishes? Did you vacuum? You're all right? You're good to go?
You finished painting the living room?
Yes, of course he did. But if he didn't do it good enough, no.
Well, how you doing, big man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Awesome. Awesome. I hope you don't mind us taking up your wife's time here, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't mind a bit.
Never know.
He goes to go drink his bourbon by himself. No.
There we go.
He came in. Nice, nice, excellent.
Yep.
Very good, very good. Well, we are excited to be seeing you guys at the Chicago show in April. Can't wait to see you there.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
I am really excited. Do you have anything? Now, this is me. I'm going to question you now.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right, let me leave.
Oh, yeah.
And that's our show for tonight.
Is there? You have anything new and exciting? Are we doing the?
Oh my God.
The Briar.
Yeah, you
Everything
know what?
is new.
It's a brand new location in the heart of Rosemont, just 10 minutes away from O'Hare Airport.
Yeah.
It's we're going to have a 4,000 square foot tent.
That's
bringing
exciting.
that. Yep, we're going to do lots of seminars this year. We're going to do the Sherlock Holmes from the Sherlock Holmes Society. They're going to be doing an hour of the Sherlock Holmes history with pipes.
Wow.
Peterson should be coming in, also be doing a seminar about Peterson pipes. Where you got Fred Hanna, he's going to come in and be doing another seminar. Last year he did the seminar on nicotine, which is
the same seminar, benefits of nicotine.
Yeah.
No, he's going to be doing a different one, Kyle. That's the word came in, so we'll be. Yeah, I know you're not.
Well, last I heard, it was the same seminar going.
That was a while ago. So anyway, but we are bringing.
It's a good thing you two aren't in the same space.
I know. Thank God. He's over on the west side. I'm on the east side. We're doing really good.
West Coast.
But no, we're going to be bringing in actually a cigar roller. Our friend Ish is coming in.
Yes.
He's going to be doing a seminar for people who want to learn how to roll a cigar.
That's
He
exciting.
also has a pipe tobacco that we did not know until just recently.
He never told us.
He
It's
never
unbelievable.
and he said, "Well, you never asked."
Well,
I
do we have to ask?
I mean,
So should you just go up to pipe people and go, "I'm sorry, do you have a cigar?"
Yeah. You know, he's known us for a while now. You'd think he would tell us.
He knows we smoke pipes.
Well, I mean, it is in our name. It's the Great Cigar and Pipe Show.
Right, there's an and there.
Yes, we put an and there.
It is there.
Never forget the end.
It's a fabulous location. You guys are going to absolutely love it.
Well, I already booked my room, so
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and I already had tables from last year.
Yes,
I just
you
was
did.
asking Tim, how many did
Well, how
my
many?
timers kicked through?
How many tables do you need? That's the question.
Put it this way, we got a big grand ballroom, so we're doing it all under one roof. It's going to be 22,750 square feet of ballroom space, and right outside the ballroom, we have the foyer, which is another 5,000 square feet.
Wow.
And walking out to the tent, we'll have a full service bar and food for people to bring in. They can get their drinks, their lunches, their dinners. We're going to have all of that. And
I feel like there should be red carpet somewhere in there. I mean, you
Just
got
for
this.
you.
I'm impressed.
just for you guys.
I'm impressed.
Well, listen, this team was really kind of thrown in as the Lions Den. It's a bunch of new people. I mean, Tim is the president of the club. I'm the vice president, and I also stepped in to be the new show director. I'm only the fourth show director in almost 30 years. So there's a legacy
they had to get
there.
somebody old.
Yeah,
Get somebody
younger old.
younger.
Bob was taken.
That's right.
Yeah, but Bob don't travel, except he's going to travel.
I will see you there.
But yes, we definitely we're going to for you guys. I think the vendors are going to be blown away about what we have for you, and it's absolutely a gorgeous location. And for the gamblers that are listening, there's the casino down the block. We're better than Vegas. We can smoke in the streets.
Hey, Ronnie, am I correct that the tent's open later too, right?
So we're going to have the tent open from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. All right, we need to. Yeah, I know.
I even paid attention.
I know you did. Absolutely. It's been a request from the community to have the tent open later because at the Marriott, they closed us at midnight and everybody was upset. But now Tim was able to work out with the tent club people that it's our tent. We actually could do it 24 hours, but we're going to need to clean it up. We have to police the tent ourselves. So, it's some work that the club
How much
has.
of a party are you expecting that it's going to take 3 hours to clean up?
You know,
Oh, Lord.
We are expecting a big party this year. We really are. Our international people are going to be coming, and we're expecting a lot of people, a lot of traffic, and we're just excited. Yeah, we're going to be having the pipe seminar. We'll be back, class 101, 102, how to make your pipe. And
it's like they're almost describing our 155th.
I know.
Well, we'll set it up for you. You can take notes.
Copycats.
No, we're gonna be first, big man.
Oh, this is great.
So if you're bringing the Samsons, how many tables do you need?
So I already booked them. I can't remember how many. So I'm like, Shannon, it's like, I'm Shannon, I'll get back to you right away. And I
We're expecting. We hope to get between 225 and 250 tables for people to look at. So again, everything is on a positive note. We're getting tremendous feedback right now, and we always pride ourselves on being the best in the world, and we really expect Tim and I are working really hard with the rest of our board and our team to really give you the best opportunity as vendors to really show off your items, and just for the community itself to come and spend a lot of personal time with you guys.
What would really give me joy is every time I get to torture Tim. I mean,
It's fun.
That
Oh, that's so much fun, right? He's such a delicate flower. I mean,
and he rarely fights back.
So we have a couple of important
we got a couple of shout outs for you.
Yes, we have one from Dan. He says, whenever I'm asked for advice by someone wanting to start smoking a pipe, I recommend they start with a corn cob. And yes, I do recommend your pipes to start with. Highest quality. So,
which is true. We do also.
Absolutely.
It's the only way to go.
It's the only way to go.
And we are excited, especially for the newbies, to really
I would
learn.
like to first of all say thank you very much. And because the community supports us like that, there's a few things that we've done, and I don't know if people are aware, but one of the things we've done is we did put a pipe starter kit online just for anybody. So if you're out there and you're like, hey, this is where you should start, and then that individual is like, I have no idea. So we did put a pipe starter kit, and it's got a legend, and it's got a tips sheet in there, and it's got like your pipe cleaner, so everything that a first pipe smoker would need. And then we also give to multiple organizations. We also give to organizations that send things to our troops. And and we're involved in all sorts of things for individuals that are interested, and to try to get, we give to pipe clubs to try to get individuals when they're first coming on that experience, because we'd like you to first, if you're interested, to try to start with a corn cob, but then I always say if you start with one and there's just a little bit of love, just think about us later as well.
Right.
Because there's so much room within the genre of smoking pipes for there to be room for all of them.
Right. Right.
And I think one of the main things about like doing a kit for a newbie,
right?
You don't know if you're going to be happy smoking a pipe.
Correct.
So the price point is wonderful because if you don't like it, you can always just discard it.
Right.
It's not a major loss.
Right.
So I think it's a great idea. I mean, anybody who's just wanting to get it, and also a cob gives you a great experience.
Exactly.
It lets you taste that tobacco.
Yes.
And that's also if there are tobaccos you want to try, but you don't want to ghost your other pipes.
Exactly.
And there's
Actually, Tim
right.
just
That's
said
why
that.
you have your base models, no frills, no.
Yeah.
That is what you have them there for.
Yes.
I know a lot of people do clay pipes, but they're so delicate. I've never had luck with clay pipes. I have broken so many of them. I don't buy them anymore. But a cob definitely works.
Well, that also depends on how many old fashions or Manhattans you've had, and you forget that bowl gets hot.
Bob averages 5 a day, and that's only in an hour. But
so Carol Chianelli.
Chianelli, our Danny boy lady.
Chianelli,
Yes.
Pipe wench.
Oh,
the pipe wench.
Lord, I just love her.
I know.
She is awesome. She is.
She is. I met her in Vegas, and I actually met her a year ago in Chicago, but really got to speak to her in Vegas, and I just don't have enough wonderful words for her. She's just amazing.
She is.
Very
Absolutely. True. And also, Tim did mention online, he's listening here. Hello, Tim. So anyway, he says he never does smoke a new tobacco in a briar until it passes the cob test.
Oh,
and really, that's the right thing. I mean, the cob is really, if you got a new tobacco,
give you true
it's
taste.
the truth. Yes, Bob.
Yes,
it's
it will.
definitely the true taste. And it should be for every pipe smoker should have one when they try a new tobacco.
Yeah.
It's, again, you mentioned Ghost. It's definitely the best tasting pipe that you can use to go into your briar.
Especially if you're a newbie, you'd be crazy if you didn't. You want to try different tobaccos.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, you don't want to
find out where you land.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Tim was the Ace of Spades specialist.
Yeah.
And boy, to get him to change from
Oh,
the Ace
my
of
God.
Spades, we had to, threaten him, really,
Shackles. You got to bring them out. Try
Just
something.
say Lord Morgan to Tim.
Yeah. And see, yes, same crowd. And the other thing with Tim is he's just not a hoot and a half. We just really enjoy every encounter we have with Tim.
Wonderful person.
It's nice of you to say.
I mean, who cares if we've been drinking a lot?
Usually there's something like that.
Right.
Yeah, but he's awesome. Again, even at our club meetings, we're always pumping that experience to people, especially the newbies, and we're really growing in our membership. Almost every month, we've got a new 1 or 2 new members coming in, and we give them a pipe, or we all suggest, hey, pick up a cob first, learn from that, experience that. We have a full table of free tobacco for everybody to try first before they even go purchase it. Try
Which
here
Tim
first.
gives out of his own pocket, all those tobaccos. He supplies everybody.
Ronnie, do you guys still meet at Arango?
No, we're at Arlington Pipes and Cigars in Arlington.
Okay. Arlington.
Yep. That's where we're meeting now with and Jennifer.
That is such a great place. We had such a good time when we went there.
It was fun.
They're amazing people. And, at 6 o'clock, they got dinner for the entire club on them. And, fantastic meals they put out just for the club.
Yeah.
And they're excellent. And I think behind Iron Reese, they are the largest pipe dealership and
In
tobacco.
Illinois.
They what,
Illinois.
350 pipes and over 400 tobaccos besides all the bulk that they do.
A wall. You walk in, there's a wall of tins. I mean, it's amazing. It really is.
We had a great time when we were there. I think you had a family thing or something you had something when we were there. I can't remember, but it was. You weren't there. I'm going to forgive you, but you weren't.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm a kind of a busy guy. I'm a little here, a little there. I go everywhere.
I'm going to call Bull Schnitzel.
I know, exactly.
He's more important than that.
I know, right? Forget about my new granddaughter being birthed. I forget about, for my grandson, I did buy him a brand new pipe, the tobacco of the year. I got the whole pipe kit ready for him. So when he's ready, Nono's going to smoke his first pipe.
That's next
with him.
year, right?
Yeah, right. I do have a little mini pipe, and he walks around the house with the mini pipe, and he turns it upside down. I said, "No, hey, Hunter, turn it upside down." He thinks
it's not the one that blows bubbles, is it?
It's a real
I still have that one.
It's great, but we got a good crowd. Everybody's listening, thank God, and we're definitely are excited to see you guys in really about 150 days. That's about it. 50 days. So you guys got to get busy. Prep for the show.
You're telling me, because we're coming out with all different kinds of stuff after the first of the year. So we're pretty excited. And you're right, they have to get busy. I mean, I feel like my work's already done. I came out with it. Now they just have to make it come true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's such a lie. If they were all listening to me, they would take me down in production and beat me half to death. I just love it when nobody can touch me and I can speak like this.
They beat you to death, you're not getting paid, so don't worry. Don't do anything you say. You're
don't
the queen.
bite a hand that feeds you, right?
Shannon, just blame it on the liquor. It was the liquor talking.
Right. Actually, they look at me and they go, "You want to do what?" And I was like, "Oh, it's going to be so much fun." And they say, "Somebody duct tape her." Just duct tape them out.
So, I have a question for you. So what can people expect when they come by to see the museum, see the factory? Do you give tours?
On the 155th or on a regular day?
On a regular day. Let's say the regular day.
So on a regular day, our museum is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and Saturday, 8 to 3. And we are closed. Sorry, that's actually 10 to 4, and then I get there at 8. I'm doing Shannon's hours. Okay.
That's right.
Better than banker's hours. Yeah.
So actually 10 to 4, Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday, 10 to 3.
Gotcha.
And then on Sunday, we're closed. So, but actually, like I said, the museum and retail space is full of actually, one of the things we did add this year is we have kind of a revolving exhibit, and that's done through the Skillet Fork Pipe Museum. And they come in and they are changing out an exhibit that has, I'm kind of letting them kind of decide what they would like to do. So they're kind of changing it out. The next change will be in the second week of December. So we kind of have a revolving exhibit going, and that'll happen 3 times a year. So the museum won't always look the same. So that's a different kind of historical aspect that we have going through the museum. So, and then we have like the 1904 Worlds exhibit. And what will be changing is right now when you come in, there is a historical timeline, and we will be updating that. And then the kind of the reveal will be happening in September for that.
Right.
That's awesome.
And that's the 28th. I have a graphic for that.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that's when that will be happening. And you will see in the upper left-hand corner, as I'm looking at it, in the bottom right-hand corner, are 2 of the labels that will be coming out. And we actually have a third as well.
Gotcha.
And that will be just for the 155th.
Gotcha. That's like a sneak preview.
Oh,
Right.
Exclusive right here on the Great Cigar and Pipe Show, as usual.
It's nice.
You're so lucky.
Yes.
We are
And
the
that's-
lucky.
We feel honored. We
Yeah.
feel honored, and we
do.
can't thank you enough for your sponsorship. And
Yes.
we love promoting you guys. And
Yep.
not that I'm throwing smoke at you or what, but you guys are awesome, man.
That is something that I did want to say, especially on your show as a precursor to what will be happening next year, is even if it says that it is sold out online, like some of our special editions for the 155th, I will be holding a percentage back just for the shows.
Oh,
So if I
awesome.
say we are going to a show, I have held a certain percentage back, an amount back of our special releases, because if you actually take the time to come to a pipe show, I believe you should have come to see us for a reason. So I will hold some of those back for you to come see us in person.
Can you hold
now you need
4 of
another
each
table, right?
just for us?
I don't even know who you are.
Boy, what a smart.
I do. I do. Come talk to me at the show.
We'll talk to you.
Absolutely have power. I have power at the show.
You know, welcome on our show. We can promote still too.
Is your dad coming to the show?
No, he's retired.
He's
Oh, I know, but
I know. I love you guys, and people just don't understand. But he will be at the 155th.
There, we'll see him
Okay.
there.
We're gonna
He's
see all
like-
the deer that he shot.
Him and Pat Morgan are like my show models. They'll be walking around doing stuff like this. Which, I mean, you've seen Phil's beautiful hair.
You got more hair than me.
Hours.
I mean, truly, they are just like supermodels. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they definitely are.
Phil is Dick Clark's brother from another mother.
So, yes.
All right.
I mean, he doesn't age. I have to tell
No, he
you.
doesn't.
He really doesn't age.
He stopped the clock.
Dick Clark.
Yeah.
My mother is also beautiful. So, I mean, together, they said, "What would you like us to do?" I said, "Show up and enjoy yourselves. You're retired."
There you go.
Beautiful.
What a good daughter. What a good daughter, I tell you. All they're going to do is the ambassadors, shaking everybody's hand,
Right.
Don't feel, left out that everybody wants to talk to them. They've
Oh
been
no,
around.
they'll be like mobbed because everybody keeps going. Are they going to come? And I keep saying, I'm sorry, they're retired. They love all of you, but they're retired.
They can unretire for a few days.
Yes,
Let them
that's
come
it.
hang out. No problem. We got a hotel room for them. Don't worry.
So yeah,
I might get him there. You
yeah,
never
so
know.
that's their job. They're just going to, they're planning on coming to the 155th. And I
Awesome.
always say somebody has to take care of my child, their beloved grandson.
Oh, that's
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So when
yeah.
you come to Chicago, they're going to come and bring the child too, right?
No, he's in way too many sports. I'm very tired. He makes me very tired.
We're in sport
Yes.
because he's in sports.
Do we not look like wrestlers to you?
Is that what he does? He's a wrestler?
So now,
Oh, yes,
What
in
is he like?
football and track. But I mean, I can pinky wrestle somebody when I'm there. I'm feeling very strong.
We'll put you and Tim in a mud match there, and
Oh, Brett.
all right, we'll put Tim in a.
I see a scene out of Stripe developing.
wow, we want to keep
Maybe we
people
would
there.
slow them down. Monopoly money, but I mean, it's money.
Right.
Hey, it
Yeah.
is technically, absolutely.
Wow.
Anyway,
Wow.
well, listen,
Fantastic.
what do you think? It's about that time.
It's that time.
Yeah,
Pussycat
it's that
needs
time.
food and
Right,
fresh water.
We're going to go to our last set of sponsors. And
All right.
when we come back, we do a segment of the show, which is called Stump the Chooch. And when we stump the Chooch, what that means is I throw out some trivia questions to Kyle, to Bob, to Ron, and see if they can answer them.
And you guys too.
you guys.
So don't
Okay.
don't disappear now,
No, you
mister.
can't disappear
You hang
because you
out
have
with
to-
us.
I'm gonna do it.
And
What
that's-
do?
What if I go make another drink?
All right, make it quick. You got about 2 minutes, and then the show starts again. So
And whoa.
and
All right,
then we
here
have-
it is.
then we have our very last question, which we hold for the audience, and usually whoever can figure that out gets a little something from the show. And today we would ask you: is there anything that maybe you could, a little
starter kit, maybe.
a starter kit,
I'm just
or
saying.
something?
Your kid's diaper, whatever you want.
An old diaper. An
No,
old
no,
diaper.
he's a wrestler. The kid wrestles.
I don't know. How good is the question?
Oh, it'll be a good one.
Oh.
Frank goes
It'll be
back
a
to
good one.
1600. So
It'll
yeah,
be a
he
good one.
figures it
It'll
out.
be a good one.
I might know the answer.
You're not allowed to say
He
it.
does. He lived it, so we know he can't answer this one.
I wrote the book.
He did. He did.
All right, folks, hold on. We're going to take a sponsor break. Come on back, hit the share button, and let's have some fun with history The
Right.
choo
All right.
The chooch way, exactly. That's exactly right, Ron. I got to find the right one.
Oh, he's waiting. Look at that. People want to go. Let's go.
Hey.
Is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are fourth-generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature Firehouse cigar line. Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor. R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
And we're back.
We are back, minus Bob. That's what happens when you hit 71 and you're drinking too much alcohol.
Well, he forgot his Depends. That was it. He forgot
usually
the
he could sit
Depends.
there and hold off during the show, but he had to make a quick exit.
Stage left.
Stage
Yeah,
left.
we're back already. Yeah.
He went stage left, got caught in traffic, and is back.
Oh, he's back.
He made
He's back. He made it.
Back. Look at that. Unbelievable.
He made it back. I
He
guess.
said there was too much traffic on the way back, or he'd have been back in time.
Usually he's running a little longer.
Ask Bruce Stark.
Yeah, this is very true. So my first question, I always love, I like this date in history because this date in history is kind of important because you never know what happened years ago on this date in history. So on this date in history, Bob, and the rest of you, a fire broke out in this Las Vegas hotel, and 84 people were killed and 785 were injured, including tourists and employees. What hotel?
The Flamingo.
The
In
Mirage?
1980?
The Mirage?
Oh, in 1980.
1980.
Oh.
It's at 1980 on this day in history.
Was it the Mirage?
No. That's a Chew Chancer. See, Chew
Oh,
Chancer.
1980.
Yeah,
Wow.
1980. It's actually the MGM. It was
Well,
the
Mirage
MGM
begins
brand.
with an M, so I was close.
You were close. You were
Okay, let's go with that.
Wow.
This is a good one. you know, some of these things
They're
are
all
just-
good to you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
because
put
I
it that
laugh
way.
At thinking about this. In 1925, on this date in history, November, what are we, the 20th already? 21st?
I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what day.
21st. November 21st. This is amazing.
Okay.
The court had ordered the return of 57,000 gallons of alcohol to the company that was bootlegging it. So,
wait a minute, say that again.
To the company that was bootlegging it, they ordered
in what year was that?
1925. The return of this illegally to the company that
Bootlegging
was
liquor.
Right. Yeah. Likewise, the judge ruled that the sale of this alcohol sold illegally could not be taxed.
Was that the guy in Pennsylvania?
So my question is, do you think there might have been corruption in the rule?
Not at all.
100%.
Not at all.
So it's a yes or no answer. I mean,
Yeah,
even Kathy says, "What the f?"
Yeah.
I mean, what? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Corruption
Isn't
was
that-
in place
isn't
in
that-
1925.
1925, 57, returned back to the company that was selling it illegal and then not taxing it.
The beautiful
It's
thing.
a beautiful thing.
Wow.
Think of how much whiskey that judge had in the bottom of his basement
Wow.
for the rest of his
What
life.
company was that? Was that what's his face in Pennsylvania? We had the distillery there. No, really.
I don't know. I didn't
I
look
can't
that
think
That's
of his
called the
name.
Volstead Act, right?
No, the
No.
Boston. No.
No,
No,
I don't know what that was.
he's still got a whiskey out there on the shelf.
The judge kept 10%.
The judge kept 10%.
The judge was the distiller.
That only happens in Chicago.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
true. This is true.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
back then that would have been Big Al.
All right. This is another.
Oh, we
good
did
one.
have an answer here. The Vatican.
The Vatican was
Yes, the
okay. I like that. I like
Very good,
that.
Christine. You have the answer.
I like that. I like that. And here's another one for you. This is a very interesting thing that happened in 2013 in Saudi Arabia. Two men were basically arrested for exotic practices and offending public order. What were they doing to be arrested
Streaking.
for
Drinking.
exotic practices and offending public order?
Kathy, can I have your answer, please? What the F? What the
Not drinking?
Not drinking. Nope. Nope.
Sex?
No. This was
You're in the limbo.
they were actually giving out free hugs to
Hugging.
people as
Oh,
hugging.
Earthling
And
said
they-
the hugging. Look at Earthling.
Hugging.
Wow. Alexa must be working overtime on him.
Hugging.
I'm telling you.
Hugging.
Hugging and holding hands.
Yeah, hugging.
Well, two guys holding hands
No,
in Saudi
they're
Arabia,
hugging
forget
people.
about it.
Hugging, giving free hugs to people, just hugging them.
Yeah, that
Same
should be
thing.
illegal.
That should be illegal.
That does not sound right.
No, I hug a lot of people.
I guess I get that, you know. And this is
I
for
don't
the
get that one, no.
audience.
Andre, look at big Andre stepping in. Andre, the guy disappears for a year and he comes back
He
tonight
comes in
just to
just in
watch
time.
your show. All
Just
right,
in
guys?
Hi, Andre.
There you go. He's been the missing here for like a year. Unbelievable. Andre.
So Shannon, I hate putting you on the spot. What do you think we should do? It could be a promo code that you put out there for folks. What do you think we could give away today to our audience member who gets this?
How about
last
an old
and final-
corn stalk from last
yes.
year?
I think it would be cool to get just.
Okay, is it a real good question?
It's a
Real
pretty good question. Yeah.
I'll give him a Samson pipe.
Whoa!
You hear that, folks?
Wow. So this is a question no one can get.
Pretty much.
Make it as hard as it can be.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a
Wow.
good one.
If they get it, that's well deserved.
Andre says give away Ron.
I don't think he's my property.
Andre, can you answer the question?
Is there
please?
anybody willing to take them, Kyle?
Oh, love, I feel it all here. My God. It's
So
Frank's question, of
this
course.
is it. This is for the audience. Do we have that music?
Andre,
I don't
no
even know if I have
takers?
the
Really?
music.
No takers, Andre?
Kyle,
Thank
you
you.
have our music, right? You have our.
No, I don't got Jeopardy music.
Where is the music?
Dude, no, it's not on there.
It's not, I
you
don't
have to get
the
that.
We don't
plugged
have the
in.
music.
I'll
so
do it by heart.
It's all right.
Ding, 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 ding. Well, how's that sound?
Pretty
All right?
bad, but go
Sounds
ahead,
awful.
Frank.
Okay, folks, listen very carefully. Very, very carefully. Because the date here is.
Bob, don't answer.
I won't.
It's actually a year, 1869.
Oh, I know that one. I know
it. 1869. So, what was driven completing the first U.S. transcontinental railroad at Promontory Summit, Utah, and connecting the Central Pacific Railroad with the Union Pacific? What was driven?
I know that one.
I know. I know.
Oh, look at that. Let's see who's got it. We've got Andre Tessier. He's jumped in there. The gold spike.
No,
Chris
Eden's ahead of him.
No,
Chris
he's
Eden,
not. He's
I'm looking right at it.
Here.
Chris Eden, and then Andre, and then Thomas.
Oh,
look at that. We have a fight here.
It could be a battle, a battle royal.
And Derek on the we got Derek on YouTube says the golden spike.
Yeah,
Dave
but
said iron spike.
On here, I go based on my stamp here.
Yeah, but remember the YouTube crowd's a little bit behind.
I can't.
I
gotta
know.
go what's on here?
All right,
Doesn't
what's on
matter
there? All right. Go on. What's in front
My
of you?
man Andre Tessier
Yep.
said the golden spike, and
That's
it was first that
absolutely it.
came up on my comments right here.
Yep.
Chris, you gave it a good shot. You were
this close.
But
That's a hard question.
this close.
And do you know that every year they have a reenactment of that
They do.
event? Yes, and they bring out the two locomotives and they meet
But
right there.
You know what I think is interesting, and why I chose that question was obviously the year, but the importance of railroad to the industry as a whole, even the
moving
pipes,
West.
getting things out, and
the railroad built
We
this
used
country.
to hire hobos off the train to come work at Missouri Meershaum, so you're correct. They're very important.
very important.
No,
So-
the railroads built America.
right? So
If
I
it
thought
wasn't
that
Look at
was-
Andre. Shannon, you got my address, right?
Andre, please just email your address to me.
We'll see you in Chicago.
There you go.
Yeah, you know what?
Since you've already emailed me today, just email me again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was just.
Chris is so upset. I
I
mean,
know,
you know,
that's hilarious.
everybody's saying Chris was there first.
No, it came up. No, Andre.
I know.
Andre's a giant tonight.
Andre did it very.
Oh, same here. It was also in a Kay Woody ad.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give everybody a good clap. It was a good.
Everybody gets a clap for that because-
Everybody.
Thank you,
To our
everybody, for-
listeners.
If you got the clap, you
Awesome.
got 10 shots of penicillin.
Bob's mind always in the gutter.
Oh my God! Listen, guys, we can't thank you enough for taking the time
It's
to
so
come on
great to
board.
see you again.
Thank you for having us. It was a lot of fun. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I look forward to seeing you in Chicago.
Yes.
Thank you for taking your time. Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving and
Yeah,
happy
you guys do.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you in about 150 days. I'm
Yes,
counting.
you will.
Okay.
I'll hold you to it. You'll be getting an invite, all of you. Invites.
Oh, we can't wait
Awesome.
to come.
We can't wait.
That would
That's
be
gonna be-
wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, we
Can
can't
we
wait.
see the cat?
Yes, we will see the cat.
Hold on. Hold on.
Grab the cat.
Almost looks like she's receptive.
The cat has to make an appearance.
Absolutely.
I mean, it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
What's her name?
oh wow!
Bella.
I love the markings.
Yeah,
Look at her
interesting
marble
marking.
look.
Yes.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, she's never known such joy.
Yes.
Absolutely. To rip up with a bag of potatoes. Good night.
Thank you so much, everybody listening. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next week. Next week.
Next week.
Yes.
What are we going to say? Next year?
No.
We'll see.
I was like, whatever you tell me, I'll be here. Whatever you tell me.
Everybody, thank you so much from all of us to all of you. Happy
night,
Thanksgiving.
everybody.
We'll see you later.
Good night,
Take care,
everybody.
everyone. Bye now.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining.